Hello everybody, Tyron the God 3 here, doing more Pokemon Showdown videos. This is actually my second time going through this one today for two reasons. One, I want to start getting more content out here on my channel, on my YouTube channel. And two, something went terribly wrong in the last one, but you guys won't notice it. I'll be the one to notice it, unfortunately, when it comes to editing. But we'll get that sorted out when we do it. So let's hop into it. This team right here, I'm seeing a lot of, I'm starting to see a lot of people pick up on Scrafty more, which is weird. I've never seen Scrafty really in battle. I hate Gastrodon with a fiery passion, so I know exactly what I'm going to try to do against it. Conkeldurr is a problem, but Corviknight can take care of him. Chandelure is going to be a big problem. I'm going to go ahead and try to get Inteleon out. Or my Chandelure, actually. Yeah, I can do my Chandelure. As far as the rest of these go, Scrafty and Conkeldurr, that's two fighting types, and we got a fairy type here, so Corviknight's a definite in this fight, and I believe Mimikyu is fairy as well. Yeah, it's ghost fairy, so yeah, Corviknight's a big candidate here today. Gastrodon, I've got Chandelure with Energy Ball, so that'll help. Just to go ahead and make things a bit easier on me as well, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to toss in Sylveon. I think Sylveon will be a good part of this team. And then finally, I'm going to go ahead and throw in Inteleon. I think Inteleon will be a good spot here. So we start off with, Chandelure and Scrafty. The Intimidate's not going to work on Corviknight. It doesn't matter on Chandelure. Chandelure doesn't have a physical thing in its body, but it does waste my herb, unfortunately. That's the double edge of having white herb, is that unfortunately you wind up losing things you didn't want to lose. I can hit Chandelure with the Shadow Ball, and then I'm not gonna Scrafty knows dark type attacks, so that does kind of scare me. I'm gonna go ahead and start off. I'm gonna do a big Dynamax and use Max Phantasm, and then for Scrafty, I'm gonna go ahead and make a Tailwinded. No, I'm gonna go ahead and make. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot with the Tailwind and make everybody faster. Hopefully that should work. The Fake Out on Corviknight, that's fine. I can live with the Fake Out on Corviknight. Chandelure uses the Taunt. That doesn't matter. I have nothing but moves. It's going to activate that Sash. That Chandelure is definitely Flash Fired. It has to be. Corviknight will be fine. I'm taunted in, unfortunately, so Scrafty may be able to kill me. I'm going to go ahead. I wouldn't keep Chandelure out, but then again, Chandelure is not known to be super fast either. So I'm going for the Max Phantasm, but I'm going at it very begrudgingly. I'm going to go ahead and hit. Yeah, my Max Phantasm hits. I'm Tailwinded. I'm faster. This Scrafty's done. Brave Bird out. That's a clean start. That is a clean start. And I still have my Max Chandelure up. Hatterene. Oh, okay. So Hatterene. Oh, I'm going to surprise this Gastrodon with a Max Overgrowth. A sped it up Max Overgrowth in combination with an Iron Hit. I don't want Chandelure to lose any more health, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Iron Hit. Max Overgrowth on the Gastrodon. He uses his berry, but it doesn't matter. It's more than enough to take him out. The Iron Head's going to come in. He activates that berry. He can't move for the time. I'm just lucking out all over the place right now. This is literally, unfortunately, all of my luck points have been used for this. He goes ahead and forfeits, and that is game. I want to say a lot of good things happened here. I had a really beautiful start. I think the problem was that they used Taunt on my Chandelure, and Chandelure was able to bypass the Taunt because I was going to use a move anyway. Tailwinding was definitely the good move here because it sped up my Chandelure in situations where it otherwise would have been too slow to make much of a difference. I know Chandelure is faster than Gastrodon, so I wasn't worried about it, but at the same time, it's very iffy when you got Scrafty on the field, and Scrafty's like super unpredictable. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our second fight here. I went ahead and just went straight for the second fight. We got quite a bit of fire Pokemon here. Just two for real. We got Charizard and Torkoal. I'm saying that's grounds for having Inteleon show up. Corviknight's out here. I think Raichu will be good. I could land some Stealth Rocks and hurt some Pokemon's feelings here because we got Gastrodon and Charizard, two dual flying. Corviknight's out here. We got a lot of flying, actually. Yeah, we got 3 flyings. Raichu is definitely going to be a member in this team. Raichu and Sandaconda, actually. Raichu and Sandaconda. As for the others, I have Chandelure. Absorb some fire. Yeah, and then Inteleon will come up in the back to take care of Charizard and Torkoal. And then if not, then use the Icy Wind to slow the rest of these mons down. The only threat the biggest threat I see in this complete set right now is Duraludon and Darmanitan. Like, those are the two that are scaring me shitless right now. But the rest, I think I can handle. Charizard's out here. That's good. Charizard's out here. So I can fake out the Charizard. And then I can go ahead and use the Stealth Rocks on Torkoal and Charizard. He's probably going to Gigantamax, which... In fact, yeah, let me cancel that. I usually don't cancel. I try to make it an effort not to cancel. But for this one, I go ahead and do it. I'm going to Dynamax. I'm going to go ahead and say screw it and Dynamax Raichu, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and use Stealth Rocks on the rest. And I'm going to go for Max Lightning on Charizard. I'm surprised it's not Gigantamaxed. So that does a lot of damage to Charizard. And that's good. Max Flare on Raichu. Raichu's sashed. So he's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go for another. So the Heat Wave wipes them both out. That's fine. Oh, a burn. My Sandaconda would have been burned. Thankfully, I had the whatchamacallit ready. I should have went ahead and switched out to Chandelure, to be perfectly honest. If I had switched out to Chandelure, I would have been fine. Chandelure's out here, and usually it would be a bad time to have a Chandelure out, but I want to go ahead and wipe out. Charizard. Torkoal, I can go ahead and I'm gonna use. No, the rest won't work because I already used my berry for that. So I don't think it's gonna kill. Unfortunately, this might be bad for me. So Chandelure goes out. Yeah, this is a bad start for me. Like, Charizard starting off kind of screwed me over. So yeah, Sandaconda's gonna die. Yeah. Okay. So this match is sort of lost. That's fine. That's fine. I know Inteleon's faster, so I can Snipe Shot the Charizard at least and kill it. Oh, but he knows Max Overgrowth. Not bad. Okay, I lost that one hard. That was a horrible start. So what I did, and I just want to learn from it, because the fight started off with me dealing with... The fight started off bad. I was hoping I can use the Stealth Rocks and make things easier. I should have went ahead and used high horsepower on the Torkoal. And then that would have wiped the Torkoal out for the game. Because Torkoal was giving Charizard the strength needed to win. So next time, we need to focus on the Torkoal. Charizard was the last thing on our mind. I thought it was going to... My problem was that I thought it was going to be a Gigantamax Charizard. And thus, that would have been the problem for me. So next time this fight starts, we got to focus exclusively on the Torkoal. And then that would have helped us out. Because then a no-sunned Charizard would have been a lot easier to deal with. So yeah, we'll just... lessons for later. We'll hop into the next fight and we'll know ahead of time. So let's hop into it. Alright, third match of the day. We got some good mons out here, actually. We got... oh, they're using Inteleon. And I don't see a lot of people besides me for real use Inteleon. I know the starters are going to have Gigantamax forms at some point. But until then, I think people are just using the regulars. We got Hatterene, we got Dusclops. I hate Dusclops. I don't even know exactly how I'm going to beat it. That could be a Trick Room team, actually, with Rhyperior, Hatterene, and Dusclops and Savali. Savali's different. What type is the Savali? It's a normal type? Okay, it's different. Oh, then we've got... oh, that means it's probably holding an item, then. Not even using its Arceus system. I'm gonna use Chandelure because Energy Ball can take care of Rhyperior. It can Heat Wave can take care of this. And then let's see, what else can I do? I know this guy's getting irritated at me like taking my sweet time, but I'm thinking of something. I'm gonna go Inteleon for this, since he has an Inteleon. No, switch that out. I'm gonna go Chandelure to take care of like what, 3 of these members? 2. Raichu, and then for the rest, I'll go ahead and go Inteleon and I see a lot of special attackers here. I see 2 physical attackers right here. Everything else is special. I could go for Sylveon. I really could. Should I go for Sylveon? Or Corviknight? Corviknight's not going to do me much good. Let's go for Corviknight. Well, Sylveon hasn't seen any love all day. Let's go ahead and go for Sylveon. Okay, what do we got? We got Hatrine, and we've got... okay. My worst nightmares are out on the field, actually. They're front and center. Okay, so, I'm gonna stop the Hatrine from doing any... Oh, well... Dusclops is super bulky. That's the problem. He's gonna use Trick Room. He's gonna use an obvious Trick Room here, and then that's gonna screw me over big time. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make it my mission to kill the Dusclops. But I do have to fake out the Hatrine. So I'm gonna Dynamax, go for Max Phantasm, and then I'm just gonna stop the Hatrine in its tracks. The Hatterene. I'm gonna stop Hatterene in its tracks. Because, yeah, Max Phantasm, alright, perfect. Their defenses go down. Hatterene can't move. Trick Room's into place. I am in a bad spot, but I know Raichu can Volt Switch and kill that. As for Hatterene, I can't do much of anything again. I can use a Max Flare, and that'll be the highlight of that day. I'm going to Volt Switch out to Dusclops. I don't think Dusclops can take a Volt Switch from Raichu. I know Raichu's going to get hit first. It could get hit with the Shadow Sneak and the Psychic and just kill it all together. And then we'll just have a Dusclops on the field, unfortunately. I know it took enough damage from the Fake Out, though, to probably lose to a Max Phantasm. Oh! I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. So we got a Dynamax. The Dusclops going to die because of that. The Volt Switch, but that does help me. That actually helps me a little bit, too, because I can prepare for it now. I can prepare for Chorble, and in addition to that, make it double. We got a low defense Hatrine. We got Inteleon out. Inteleon may be able to kill, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go ahead and say screw it and use the Max Flare. I mean, I'm not going to switch out. I'm going to use Light Screen to get me prepared for whatever shenanigans these two are going to be up to. Because they're going to use special attacks. And I want to be prepared for that. I really want to be prepared for special attacks here. Chandelure's probably going to die. Like, I'm not going to lie. Chandelure's lifespan is inherently low. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sylveon's slow. I got lucky. Sylveon's slow, and then I got the light screen off. I can do this. I can actually kill him now. All right, I can use Energy Ball on Inteleon. Because Inteleon's the fastest thing here, which means he's not even benefited from the Trick Room. I see what he was going for. I see what they were trying to do. But unfortunately, it doesn't work. I'm going to stall out. So yeah, that doesn't work. He kills himself because he's Life Orbed. Inteleon gets the Energy Ball. He's sashed up. And then he's going to use Water Pledge. That'll kill the Chandelure. That's fine. That's fine. Chandelure's done his due diligence today. And then the Fake Out will just end it. Yeah, we got Rhyperior out here, but it doesn't really matter. If anything, I don't even need the Fake Out. I can just use Grass Knot on Rhyperior. The Trick Room's still out, unfortunately. But that's okay. This will still die. Like, I can still use the Draining Kiss and kill Inteleon. Inteleon's fate has been sealed, is the best part of this whole fight. Raichu using Grass Knot may kill Rhyperior. I want to say it will. Okay, a Protect. Rock Slide on Raichu. Sylveon will take the L. That's fine. Rhyperior goes out, though, because of the Grass Knot. Raichu with the Grass Knot is Beast. And then my Inteleon can go ahead and wipe the field clean. Or, since the Trick Room's out, I can go ahead and Thunderbolt it. Either way, I won the fight. Like, either way, it's over. I can use Icy Wind if I want. It doesn't matter. He has 1 health. I lived the Water Pledge. The Icy Wind comes in. Inteleon is knocked out. That's a good game. That was a good game. I'm fairly proud of Chandelure and Sylveon for coming in clutch. Because they definitely saved the day. Raichu came in for the last minute save. But Sylveon and Chandelure definitely came in clutch. Raichu having the Grass Knot was definitely a thought that I was considering not having. I was like, oh, I'm going to take the Grass Knot away from Raichu. But having the Grass Knot on Raichu was a blessing in disguise for the Rhyperior. Because Rhyperiors are out here, and they are out for blood. So, with that said, I think this is a good way to actually end things off. We had 3 good battles, 2 wins, 1 loss. Not bad. That last trainer had a really good start. I'm going to just go ahead and admit that. I admit when I'm beaten. These were good fights. Obviously, like I said before, my team will be in the description. The link to the team will be in the description. Also, if you would like to, you know, hit the like button to check out more content, that'll definitely help me out a lot. Check out more of the content. I'm going to try to do a lot more of these VGC battles. And with that said, hopefully I can get a lot of people into VGCs as well, too. So, yeah. And then I'm also going to try to see if I can switch up my team a little bit, add some different moves, switch some teams up a little bit. You know, have fun with it, see where we're going. So with that said, I will see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the God 3 out.